talking about weight loss tips, muscle gaining tips, cardio, um, whatever else you guys want to talk about. We talk about it today. So feel free to ask me any questions that you want to ask me. And yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, today we're gonna be talking about all things fitness. Let's start with muscle building. So when we're building muscle, we focus on progressive overload at all times, meaning starting with small and then progressively increasing the weight. When you increase the weight, you create muscle fiber, muscle tears. In your small micro tears, when you create those small micro tears, what happens? The muscle grows. It grows and the muscle gets bigger. And then when you're at rest, when you're sleeping, that's when your muscle actually grows. So it doesn't grow while you're in the gym. While you're in the gym, you're just breaking down. And also, too, you need to feed the muscle. When you feed the muscle, when you feed the muscle, you don't get flat. See, sometimes when you're training, um, we get that muscle pump, but then what happens is the muscle just gets flat. That's because there's no nutrition in the muscle, so it won't be full and thick. It'll just be flat. So we always want to make sure that we're eating enough food, getting enough calories, getting enough protein, and so on and so forth. Um, I'll give you a quick tip, a quick trick on how to get a good muscle pump, in the gym. So what you do is you want to take a glass of water, like maybe 40 minutes before your workout, and just take a pinch of salt and throw it in, stir it, and then drink it. What that does is that it absorbs all the water into your muscle. So your muscle looks pumped. So yeah, um, that's how you build muscle. You build muscle effectively like that. Um, so every day you want to progressively overload. So you start off with small weights and then progress into bigger weights and bigger weights and bigger weights. Because then your muscle will adapt. If you lift 10 kgs for 3 months, your body's already used to that. So you have to continuously be working on it, be trying to improve 1% every single day. Um, yeah. So when it comes to fat loss, with fat loss, I always say you must be doing cardio every single day if you want to burn the fat off your body. At least half an hour of cardio every single day. You will guarantee to see the fat come off your body. And yeah, I always like it depends how much fat you got on you. If you got, say for example, if you're obese, If you just lose all that weight, what will happen is that your skin will hang, and then you'll have a bigger problem. So you don't ever want your skin to hang. Ideally, that's would go for things like surgery and stuff like that. You don't want to be going for all that. So when you doing cardio, you always want to make sure you use the fats and build the muscle. So you want to do toning with it. So you put toning with cardio, and then that's how you won't get. Uh, that's how you won't have hanging fat. I'm saying hanging fat, hanging skin. See, because that's a bigger problem than the actual weight itself. You know. So you wanna look toned. You wanna look firm. Um, so that's why they work hand in hand. I usually do. Um, it depends what type of cardio I'm doing. But if I'm doing running, so say I'm doing running today, um, then I'll do it afterwards. I won't do it before my weight session. I'll do it after my weight session. Why? Because it's not so exhausting. But if I'm doing swimming, I'll do it before my weight session because it's more exhausting uh, than doing weights, if you know what I mean. So before is always better. But if you're doing running or something like that, it's if you do running before that, you'll be too trained. When you get to the weight section, and you'll be a lot weaker. So that's why it's better to do. It's better to do that after the weight session. Um, yeah. So you must let me know what you think about progressive overload. So I like to when I progressive overload. Uh, I like to push myself and see what my limits are. So if I'm bulking or I'm training for strength, what I tend to do is I tend to do strength training. So I'll do less reps and more weights. So it will look something like, how can I say? So I'll start off with 15s, move up to 20s, move up to 30s, move up to 40s, and 50s, and so on. And then you'll see after your third set or something, you're already feeling pumped, which is a very good feeling. Yeah, I'm just pausing because like no one's watching. Now I feel like I'm talking to myself. But anyway, whoever wants coaching, online coaching, just put it in the just comments the word coaching, and I'll send you a coaching link, and that's how you'll be able to get started. Um, I'm also a sponsored athlete by a Trade to Sits Harder Than Last Time supplement company, so I could send you that as well if you would like. Let me just see something here. Yeah, so let me just try and find the chat box here. Why could I never ever find the chat section there? Like I can't understand why. Where's this thing? Mm, okay, I'm gonna have to end this live. There's something wrong with my phone. Sorry guys, I'll see you all tomorrow.